G'day guys, Chris here. Wanted to do a quick video on maintenance and cleaning on the TRIMAL or any pellet grill for that matter. So this is my pre-production test unit. I've been using this for the last, I don't know, 3-4 months, 5 months, something like that. It's probably had about 6 months of very heavy abuse. So I wanted to do a video to sort of show you what they look like after a while, how they wear, how they tear, what parts you should clean and how that all works. So this will be a quick sort of 4 or 5 minute run through. Actually, it was my neighbor came around and was asking me before he bought his TRIMAL how you clean it and what's involved, and kind of had the idea that it might be a good idea to put a video together to help other people. So here we are. So all I've done with this, and I'll cut to another video in a sec to show you what this looked like before I kind of gave it a half an hour once over. You'll see kind of how dirty it was. It had a lot of built up grime, etc. Anyway. So all I used was just a generic multi-purpose citrus-based cleaner, just something low chemical, lemon citrus something, and a plastic paint scraper from Bunnings, which costs about $1. I originally used these on my Webbers because you got to clean at the insides of the bowl so they don't get grease fire. So I find this works really well because you don't get scratches, and also it's strong enough to kind of get stuff off, but not too strong that you end up wrecking stuff. So you can kind of see here, it's cut really well. Some superficial scratching just from being used and abused. Again here, but overall, I'm really impressed with how this has come up. Like seriously, this is really, really good. All the stainless steel's wearing well. I showed Mick a video of this before. He thought it was actually a brand new model that I had. So I actually didn't even clean up here, but that kind of gives you an idea of what that looked like all through here. And just with a bit of elbow grease, probably spent like 10 minutes with a microfiber and this Sully stuff. You can use anything, seriously, anything citrus based is fine. I don't use any cleaning products on the inside. I don't really like having cleaning products where the food goes, so literally just paint scraped all the way through. Got the main bits off, and that was fine. With the grill grates, they come up really well. All I did was used a scraper, not a scraper, sorry, steel wool, and basically gave them 2 minutes in the sink, bang, 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 put them in the dishwasher, and I can't believe how well these turned out. Like, these were black. Honestly, these were really bad. There's still a bit of black on the back of them just because I didn't really want to care too much to go that far with it. But you can kind of get the idea. It's it's gone very well. On the inside, again, scraper, plastic paint scraper, just on these metal bits for the deflector. Now, I actually forgot to, I've used these intentionally. The reason I've used these is to show you what they look like, but I actually forgot to do the foiling on these. So normally what I'll do is I'll actually foil them. So use some of this, either the Z Grill stuff's really good, or this stuff from Costco, the bigger one. So the bigger 450 by 150 roll. And this is really heavy duty thick foil. So typically what I'll do is foil this whole thing, cut a little hole out here. You can kind of see from the old design of this deflector tray. So there's a new updated design, which is this one that everyone's getting soon, which comes out like that. And then when you want to do direct grilling, you put that on there, flames come through. When you want to do indirect, way better design than the old design. So if you've got a current TRIMAL, you would have this design. And at the moment, what I've been doing with this, well, when I was using it, was foiling it. As you can see here, this gets pretty gross. Then just rip it off, and then you just put a new one down. So nice and easy. And I would still recommend doing the same thing here. So one piece of foil all the way there, another piece of foil all the way here. Cut that piece of foil out. That way there's a hole here. So that way you can use the direct grilling method if you want. That's personally how I would do it. I was editing this and thought I'd just do a quick video add in that I'll splice in to show what it looks like foiled. So the right side's been foiled, one single piece just over. The left side's foiled. There's a hole in here, and then this is foiled separately. Just a little pro tip as well. Make sure when you foil this separate piece, use your paint scraper or Stanley and just get rid of the excess foil. That way there's not heaps bunched up, so it sits flush, so you don't get heat coming through. Because the first couple of times I did this, there was foil bunched up underneath, and then I found myself with like a 5-10 mil gap. So you want nice and even temp, so just make sure that that's all flush. But yeah, super simple. And then on the inside, pretty straightforward, one-handed. So there we go. There we go. Just vacuum. I've got a little vacuum I got from Costco. Just vacuum out all the ash, all the pellets. Very, very simple. And then underneath, I don't even think I cleaned this part out, so you can sort of see what I do. I just line these with a bit of foil. This is the fat tray that I can throw at it nice and easily. Pretty straightforward. So that's literally it. And then you've got a very clean TRIMAL. You don't need to get it perfect. Seriously, like I'd probably do a clean like this once every couple of months. I would vacuum out the ash probably every hopper, just for maintenance. So vacuum that out, dump the ash in the ash dump probably every second or third cook, I reckon. And you're away to go. It's pretty straightforward. Also, a question that I had is, well, how clean do you have to get these inside parts? Personally, I wouldn't actually go overboard with them. There's no point, because at the end of the day, if you clean them, they're just going to get dirty again. So just make it clean enough so you don't get a fat fire. That's really the only thing I'm worried about. So again, plastic paint scraper, scrape, scrape, scrape. Any cruddy bits will come off. I've already done this yesterday, so there's not much here. After you've done the paint scraper, give it a shop vac out. You can see what to expect. It's like, I'm amazed how good condition this is in. This has been literally my remit when I got this grill, was to try and break it. So this has been used and abused, and this is what, 6-7 months of use looks like. So it's pretty good. So any questions, reach out, but hope that helps. Thanks, guys.